backfield.
Take over first and 10 on the Seahawks 49-yard line.
Damn right. Damn.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. From the shotgun, it's Cousins.
Let's go!
It's intercepted.
What are you doing?
Picked off by Brad McDougal. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
What is he doing, stupid ass little boy?
To start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
It's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
Almost unstoppable on the ground there as that one is good for 39. So that changes things a bit. Here's a first and 10 all the way down at the 35. This is Carson. The tackle goes there to Linval Joseph.
That's probably going to be the biggest one I get out of this dude.
That one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Do me proud, my boy.
The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8. Wilson. Flushed out right. They'll try and run it. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away, and he winds up only picking up a yard or two.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Here's Wilson. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
And now a throw here, secured running back out of the backfield. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Yeah. 7 yards there and a first down.
Good shit, whoa.
Unable to stop KJ right there as he slips by for the sack. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. 9 good yards there on the run, and now third down.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free.
All right, let's go ahead and try and get into the body and the mind of the linebackers. Yeah, I know they're bigger and stronger than I ever was, but in this situation, they understood what was going on as much as the offensive guys, because the offensive guys always taught find the first down sticks and make the play. But on defense, what do you want to do? Guard the first down line. Make sure they don't get there and tackle him in front. They were able to drop in their zone coverage, figure out where the first down line was, and end up making the play, swatting it away so they couldn't get the completion.
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. First carry for the Boise State Bronco, Alexander Madison. And inside the 20 before he's brought
Get from
down.
behind there.
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebacker.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A 16-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Solid job up front.
What happened, Jerry?
Oh,
you ass, Keon.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown.
Bro, they've been horn on them field
So
goals
with
on
the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a fourth down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
I don't know how many niggas was over there.
From the 29, Wilson steps away to his left. And he's going to keep it here. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. This will probably be the last play of the quarter. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. And just one tick to go, so this will obviously be the final play of this first quarter. Second and 10 now, Wilson. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 6-0 our score after 1. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 43. Now a toss play. It's Carson. Yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Now on 2nd and 13. Wilson is complete to Lockett. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Out of the gun. Wilson.
Come on, man.
Incomplete. Right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation in there. The defense won the battle. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
One more of them hits, he's going to make his ass
about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks 42. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory even if they don't get it there. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And Cook was fighting for it, but I don't think he got there. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a first down.
Running for it. Here's Cook. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. Dalvin Cook turned away on 4th down. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Now Wilson.
Boy, this game
goes down. Daniil Hunter. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Throwing on 2nd and long. Wilson. And now he'll tuck it and run. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
He got killed.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the gun, it's Wilson. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Right there on the coverage to knock that ball away was Mike Hughes. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Hey, that's cool.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4th, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the number 1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down. The defense have to hold.
Trying to set up the screen, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 15. And they take over already 5 yards deep into the red zone at the 15-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. Carson, he will push his way down to about the 14. Eric Kendricks in on the tackle. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wilson.
Damn right there.
Oh my fucking God! In this first half of play.
Oh my God!
He in that window. He might have jumped down now.
That's crazy.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by.
No, he's still in that window. He jumped down.
Of this first half. Now Wilson. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. So it's 1st and goal, and he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. A 3-yard touchdown run as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Jason Myers now for the extra point.
There he is.
Jesus Christ.
I downed him. He in the bus.
And it's
this shit is so ass. Why does this shit lag?
The game remains tied. Oh, boy.
Which rule?
It don't lag on the fucking.
Hurry up before you get him up. Yeah.
So back even at
Okay,
6
Warren.
apiece as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 1. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into that.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Play action now. Cousins. This is Johnson. He's got it.
Get your ass in there when we're going to
He's
sleep.
going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Cousins on 1st down. It's caught inside the 25. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Now a fake on the kick here as they try to run pass option. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Again, it's Cousins. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Tried to go back again to Adam Thielen, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. But now it's 3rd and goal. The Seattle defense, they haven't broken yet. Coming up here on a 3rd and goal situation. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Oh, what the
He's going to
fuck?
throw it. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown.
What?
Herb Smith Jr. as the first half is winding down. And the Vikings have taken the lead.
Oh!
This time, the extra point up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point
I
winds
see
up
niggas on there.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Hey, I'm going to stay by loadout drop in case you come back.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just
into a double team, and it's intercepted.
I thought that was my...
Picked off by Harrison Smith. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the 2nd half. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the 2nd half.
From behind me, from in front of you. Yeah, jump down. I was saying right here while he behind
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive. The Seahawks offense. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Daniil Hunter able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. After the sack on first down, Wilson, he lets it fly for Lockett.
Oh my God! Every time I throw the ball deep, I always overthrow it out
there, but it'll be third down.
This nigga is wide open
now. Not getting him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw.
That's what I'm saying. Every time I throw the ball deep on her, they overthrow.
Playmakers, no matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. It appears they're going to come up empty on this first drive of the second half, still down by that slim margin.
Yeah, so, bro, this nigga, I just had you beat down too. They always overthrow the ball.
What happened, having to go to the bench.
How,
but this
bro?
gives them a chance to let their defense do some work, while they on the sidelines go over what they're doing offensively and formulate a proper plan.
And a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. They start the drive with Cook. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Put it down.
Tried to get it on the edge there, but there was no seal, nowhere to go, had to step out.
Yeah, sometimes the defense just wins those battles because ordinarily the guy setting the edge, offensive tackle, tight end, H-back, someone of that caliber, wasn't there on that play. Defense wins it in a big way, no gain at all for the offense.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And that'll make it third down. The pressure drops off as they look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Bradley McDougald that time able to knock it away.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
A 40-yard punt, give him 3 on the return, and it'll be Seahawk football as they take over deep.
You know what I gotta do? I gotta get out
territory.
this fucking corner. I can't play
Here's the
this
Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. And he's got his target. That's
this nigga got his players
and he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 1st down, Seattle on a pickup of 13.
Touch Missy.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Buying time to his left. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. And a nice gain of 21 yards. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Wilson gives to Procise on the delay. Tackle made by Eric Kendricks. From the 44, Wilson escaping the pressure.
Oh, the
and he
ball,
can't find a receiver,
man.
and he's brought down. Daniil Hunter in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out.
All you gotta do is throw the ball. Get the ball
Wilson
out
and the
your fucking
Seahawks
hand.
looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Wilson.
Damn. Okay.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
What the
And
fuck
he's
is
tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a gain of 12, 1st down
I'm going down there
Seahawks.
with you. They're good.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. There's Brah's. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rush will just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation. 3rd and inches, they just hand it to the big battering ram there. That's football 101, isn't it? That's bread and butter. Turn around and hand it to the big fella and let him get forward for a first down.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play. Good job right there. Good job right there.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. On 2nd and 10, Wilson eluding the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there. And it's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10. And they're 11. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. He's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A good pickup there, 21 yards. First down, here's the run with Cook. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The Vikings on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Cousins to throw it. Able to connect.
But they horn me on my downfield passes, but they got to hold you on one
It's going to
of them.
bring up 4th down. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
A good return there, 17 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
On 2nd and 12,
will not hold on to the ball.
Incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the
That's what I'm
scoreboard.
saying. I got to find a playbook to like, hey.
On 3rd down, Wilson.
Thank you, yo. The fucking ball.
And he's taken down.
God damn, this Pittsburgh
across the
just started,
25-yard line. First down Seattle on a pickup of 13. Here's Wilson being chased out left.
This shit can you
couldn't hang on. Would have been their fourth pick of the game. Instead, second down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. A loss of 8 that time, and it brings up third down. To throw is Wilson. Flush to his right. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball.
Oh, he got it!
The intended receiver was DK Metcalf.
Trying to erase that deficit all.
Oh, they gave it to me! They gave it to me! They gave that shit to me! What the fuck? They gave that shit to me! What the fuck? They gave it to me! Oh! I don't know, bro. They just fucked you because it's online.
So the line is
they just fucked him!
across the 50 now as they come up first and 10. Throwing again here. Wilson. Pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Daniil Hunter make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game.
Bro, this game is ass. Why is it delayed?
And he goes down once more. Daniil Hunter, my goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball
when I hike the ball. They won't make me
really
move.
turning in an incredible performance. Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's third and long here. Operating from the gun, Wilson. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
I'm going.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
14.
The Seahawks will go for it. It's Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. They run with Cook. He's been busy tonight. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Now a whistle and a timeout defensively. Trying to stop it, and they do with 2 seconds to go prior to the 2-minute warning. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long. Complete. It's Johnson. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing.
Oh, God, bro, this game is so fucking ass. They done made me overthrow the ball I don't know how many times.
They run it again with Cook. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 3rd down, Dalvin Cook. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game.
Oh, this game's so fucking ass. This game, they fucked me.
Yeah, what happened, Gray?
Let's go!
Ball, it's blocked. It's
Let's go! Let's go! 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 Go, you fat bitch! Go! Let's go! Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go! You fucking bitch!
Fun for a defense to run on the field.
Let's fucking go!
Having to defend a short field. Just the idea of trying to
Let's
limit an
fucking
offense in that
go!
position, daunting for a defense.
Oh!
Now Myers for the extra point.
Let's go! It's overtime, bitch! It's overtime!
No sweat, he puts it through.
It's overtime!
Tied here in the fourth. All square now.
Oh!
13 as he sends this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Stop standing on stuff. You got your foot stuck over there now.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They have a little bit of time here to get in the field goal range. Not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to
Oh my
overtime, and try to
God.
win there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. Now Cousins. Lets it fly for Thielen.
Oh!
Inside the 30.
Oh my God! What the fuck? What the fuck?
Finish a game.
What the fuck?
Well, we know the crowd is absolutely stunned by what we just saw there.
That's my fault. I
Stunned.
fucking.
I have to believe that you are as well. When they finally get their legs back under,
Huh.
they'll head to the exits.
I fucked that up my
and I think
damn
they'll
self,
probably
brother. I
mutter a few
didn't-
choice words along the way, too. How did that happen?
I don't know. They certainly thought overtime was on the horizon, bracing for overtime. We were too, and we may
That's
want to wait a little bit before
crazy.
heading for the exits. Let that.
Hey, I tripped because I